Yo, Nakama around the world, welcome back to Conquerors Haki Corner. It's your boy Vim.
Yo.
It's your boy Rooks.
What's happening?
I'm your boy Serge. And we'd like to welcome you back for another manga chapter review of One Piece chapter 945, O-Lin. And what a chapter it was.
But don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. And if you forgot what happened in the last chapter review, check down below or a link up there.
But we'd like to give a massive shout out as always to everyone that's been supporting us so far. Thank you to the new subscribers, to the existing subscribers. Thank you for watching with us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for spending the time with us, and thank you for sharing your comments. And so please continue.
Comments have been brilliant, man. Like seriously, man. Some of the stuff you guys come up with and we've been discussing has been amazing, man. Thank you. But without further ado, man, let's get right into it. So, front cover. There's a lot of Luffy, a lot of everyone. It's a big advertisement. He was on the front of Shonen Jump. We are in June. Apparently the movie released, I believe, is July 28th. I could be wrong about that, but I know it's in July. So you got Luffy as a frog advertising the new One Piece movie Stampede. Then you have an actual poster of Stampede, and there's a lot of interest, like it's a lot of great characters involved, man. You got Rob Lucci from CP0. You got Sabo, Smoker, Law, the sexy boy Hancock,
You got
of
Buggy.
course Luffy and Buggy, man. And then obviously we've got the antagonist who looks like Thanos, man. Like, it looking good, man. So check out the movie. I'll be excited to check it out myself.
Definitely.
I feel like I want to rewatch all the One Piece movies.
They're good. They're
They
actually
are
really
good,
good.
man.
It's a
I've
build up.
enjoyed all of
It
them.
is definitely a good thing. And watch this space. Once we watched it, we might give us our thoughts and share the thoughts with you.
Absolutely, man. But without further ado, let's just crack on and get into the key moments and analysis, because there's a lot of action this week, man. You know, Orochi just sets it off. He sets off a Royal Rumble by saying he commands everyone to death to all his enemies, man.
Yeah.
Bring me their heads, take off their heads, man. He wants them decapitated.
All while running away.
Yeah.
Says a lot about him.
Yeah. You got Zoro chasing him, and Zoro's clashing, like the people are shocked that Zoro's clashing on equal footing with boss Kyoshiro. Zoro looks a bit angry, but I don't think he's angry because, like, he don't look uncomfortable, like, in terms of the strength. He's just uncomfortable because he wants to get Orochi and this guy's in his way.
But it did say huff.
I've seen different translations.
Okay.
So, you know, it could be frustration.
Maybe frustrated. Because he don't give it about Kyoshiro.
They're not going all out.
He wanted Orochi.
Yeah. So, you know, you got them two, and that's building up something, especially considering Komurasaki. Oi, you got the Oniwabachi ninjas compared, man.
Ooh.
And what was really powerful is, you know, they've got a plot where they want to catch at least one of the Straw Hats, man.
Just one.
And they said a similar line to what Usopp said a few weeks ago. Usopp a few weeks ago said, well, if they caught me, I would spill all the beans. And then someone this time said, we only need one of them to spill the beans. And I will talk about that a little bit later, but it's very, very interesting. And then they obviously start getting involved. The lady starts shooting at Zoro, who just dodges.
What was funny is she named it a flute, and she goes, nee, 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 nee. And Zoro's dodging it. He's like, that's just a gun. Don't try and fool me with no fancy talk.
Yeah, man. You got Drake versus Sanji kicking off.
Oh.
Sanji's just becoming like the Matrix, man. Man's dodging everyone with excellent speed, but he's not really getting involved. But then my man ticked the button, called him a Vinsmoke. So hopefully they're going to get a bit more jiggy with it. Then Usopp's got a Toku, and he's running. So let's see. A Toko, sorry. Brooklyn will correct me on that one, man.
You got this, man. You got this.
All right, man. You got Zoro has to save Komurasaki, which is Owabanchu attacked her on purpose because they wanted to confirm that she was linked to them, and it proved it. And for me, the second biggest highlight of my chapter was Sanji's face. Like, his face was so disgusted, distraught, and heartbroken that Mosshead has the girl, man. He can't understand it. And it was so funny the way he dropped it. And he's got a little bounty than me. Like, why she want to be with him, man? Crazy. And then what was real deep? Hawkins, man. Basil Hawkins, man.
Playing a smart game. He definitely set their ploy up. He said to him, I knew you'd be here, but you think I'll be stupid enough to keep your crew in one spot?
Yeah, man.
No, this was crazy. Hawkins is a sadistic. He's smart, but he's sadistic. He cut his own arm.
Voodoo doctor, man.
Just to prove a point. And as soon as he started cutting his own arm, one of those his crewmates, arms are getting bled.
Yeah, he's linked his lives to theirs. So he's making Law fight with a real handicap. Like, Law can't go all out without risking killing him. Like, that's the position that it seems to be in now. Then we had Inuarashi and Kinemon are caught out by Ashura Doji that they tried to frame the fire.
Shodoji licks Kinemon in the face, hits him up.
Yep. but they still beg him to fight. And Ashura Doji says they tells them, come with me, I need to show you something. And now that is interesting.
It is.
Biggest moment, man. The prisoner mines,
O-Lin.
the fatal clash. I mean, everyone was chit-chatting around it, but I'm going to jump into the meat of it, man. Like, she said Oshiruko. Queen didn't like hearing that come from her mouth. Queen started to transform into one of an ancient dragon fruits, but he's really like, what, a Brachiosaurus? It looks like a brontosaurus, man. Yeah. So, interesting. And he wants to fight Big Mom. And you got people saying, that's not a good idea, but he's mad.
But this was the funny thing. You'd think they're smarter, but he's got a lot of pride. Because that's why he said, I've got them and I'm going to eat them all. So he did it on purpose to antagonize her.
Well, you got to look at it, man. I don't think you become an all-star or a calamity, whatever they want to be known as, or they're all-stars now, without being the level of just like, you can't be in a boss crew like that and not be OP, man. Like, remember Jack? Jack stepped to Fujitora and Sengoku and everyone to try and get Doflamingo. He didn't care. Like, these guys are seriously strong. And not saying they're nowhere near as strong as Yonko, but I think they can hold their own to a degree because Queen just came to fight. But Big Mom, like, it was such a build-up, man, where Chopper was like, do you think they might scare her? This could be a nice version. Big Mom just came up like, one hit, bam.
Jumped up.
Now, there was no Haki involved or anything, but her physical strength.
And pushed his face down.
Her physical strength is off the charts. So, it's absolutely crazy, man, which takes us into some serious predictions and plot. So, for me, I thought it all along, and because of the silhouette, and I know it kind of seems backwards, I'm going to stick to it now. Kyoshiro's the first swordsman. We've got Shuridochi, we've got Kawamatsu. I think it's Kyoshiro. There's a lot to be asked in terms of, well, how come people don't recognize him then and stuff like that? I still think it's him. Could there,
And another thing is he's a Yakuza leader. So at what point did he transition into what he was doing then to a Yakuza leader? So it is a lot of questions. But
could change his hairstyle. Yeah. You understand? So I still stand by, I think that's him. Because they did highlight how Zoro and him were on equal, like, in that moment, they're like, oh my God, they're clashing each other. He's got a reputation, man. I think Queen will fight back. I think we're going to see some action before Big Mom ultimately just loses her head and just smacks the hell out of everyone. But there will always be that fail-safe where we're not going to get the full extent of Big Mom because she's not all there.
Yeah. Something
else is going to happen. She's going to eat something. So she'll probably start eating all the other, like,
if her eyes go to spiral,
she eats people, man.
She eats people, you're right. I didn't even think of that.
So I think that's what's going to happen. She's going to get so hungry. Maybe even that's how Queen will be fighting her. She'll get to the point where she's so hungry and Queen will start feeding his underlings. Because her strength knows no limits. And they highlight again this chapter. She's on level pegging with Kaido. You gotta understand who this is. This is a Yonko, guys.
And the funny thing is the underlings can transform into animals.
Yep.
So, animal food. For her, it's not human no more. She's gonna eat them anyway.
Now, for me, it's kind of foreshadowing that Queen will definitely be Sanji's opponent. Because if you pay attention and look back in Act 2, Sanji's been running into all the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Page 1. Drake.
Oh.
Got another one that's a dinosaur. So I'm gonna stick to it. Which means obviously Zoro will get king. And I really hope that happens. That's my prediction I'm sticking to, man. And, of course, I think Usopp's going to get caught and taken hostage.
Ooh.
And the reason why is just because of that spill the beans comment. He said if they catch me, I'm spilling the beans. We need to catch someone to spill the beans.
I like that.
And when they catch him, he won't spill the beans. Because he's got heart.
He's got heart, definitely.
So, you guys, sorry, I've been chatting away. I'm too excited.
You got hella predictions, man. List them all.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Law versus Hawkins. I think Law is very strategic and he's so smart. He's going to find a way to save his crew and defeat Hawkins at the same time. Now, how that's done, there's a lot of chess moves to play, but it's a little bit of trial and error because he's got to figure out Hawkins' devil fruit and his ability a little bit more, probe, and then completely take him out and nullify him.
Can I piggyback you?
Go on.
What has Hawk done? I mean, what has Law done before? What did he do to Smoker back in?
Change his heart around.
He's got moves, man.
He has got hella moves. He's not one trick pony. I'll tell you that for sure.
Any other predictions, guys?
One more.
Yep.
Luffy. As much as he's so enthralled with Big Mom and Queen's fight, his heart and his focus is on Kid and Killer. He's going to want to save them. I don't know how, but he's going to try and figure something out. But we could have a plot twist, Kawamatsu. with all this rubbish going around, all this crashing him.
He's been quiet. He ain't been involved yet.
But between Queen and Big Mom, they could cause enough damage to open up gates. So Komatsu could actually get released on the back of them two fighting.
Didn't Rizzo have the key?
I think he said he found the wrong key.
Or with the distraction, the key could come out into play. Yeah. There you go.
This fight's going to be epic. Which leads us to questions. Question time.
Okay.
So, for me, I still beckon to wonder, like, what Ashura Doji wants to show Kinemon. Because he hasn't dismissed them this time. Last time he said, you know, to hell with you, I'm not fighting you, you left 20 years ago. But now he's bringing them, he wants to show them something. I think it will be of significant importance.
Will Kyoshiro show his true colours? Because
he's seen...
Yeah, he's seen his number one girl and he's seen Zoro take her. Will he step involved because he knows the ninjas are going to go after Zoro? Will he intervene and say, no, don't worry, leave him to me?
Question I've got is kind of adds on to yours. Do you think Trafalgar will have support in his battle? From someone else?
That's
or will he do it
interesting.
himself?
I don't.
I think Pride will let him do it himself. It's his crew.
Yeah, it's his battle, man.
It's his battle.
It's his battle, man. I think a lot of it's a really messy affair, and ultimately,
There's a lot going on.
Also, are we going to get any conclusions? Because it's too early for this. Like, I think we'll have some, and then some we won't. That's
don't do it to his older.
Well, he's taking us on a break for a week, man. But I think this is going to be the end of Act 2.
Yeah.
It's been going on a while. This is Big Mom wrecking the prison and all that, and this little skirmish is going to end Act 2.
Yeah.
And then we're going to jump to getting everyone together and moving on with the story, man. But it's that time again, guys. MVP of the week. I'm going last.
Okay. Who have I got? It's not a difficult one. It is sad because there's a lot going on. Do you know what, Big Mom? I'm not going with Big Mom. You can't walk into another Yonko's territory, break through 3 gates, not 1, 3 big gates, smash up everyone, then ask for food. And that's what it is. It's because she's hungry. Do you know what's funny? Luffy and Big Mom are not so different what the people do for food. Hunger is a key in this world of One Piece. If you're hungry, you have to eat. Big Mom one-shotted Queen with one hand, just to show strength. I don't think that's the end of Queen, but you still got to rate her. Jumped in the air, as big as she is, high in there. These dinosaurs ain't small. Took his face, crashed it to the ground.
Crazy strength, man.
Crazy strength.
Do you know what would be funny for the future? When they get to the Elbaf arc, whenever Big Mom is the enemy, if she ever is the enemy, man, her and Luffy fight for meat.
Oh.
That would be so cool, man.
Oh.
For real.
Who's the MVP, man?
I'm going to go with Hawkins. This one. Because of his intellect and his battle strategic. He has not underestimated Trafalgar Law in any way. Well, maybe he will, you never know. But here he hasn't underestimated him. He's separated his crew and he's made, I don't know if you call them life puppets out of them.
Yeah.
He made life puppets out of them.
He made them his lives. So he's taken them for his life. Yeah.
So it's very short from Hawkins, but the way he went about it, I do have to give a high rating to. So I'm going to go with Hawkins.
Do you know what? I'm going to be completely different. I was going to go with Vim, and I completely understand, and I'm not disagreeing with him, but I'm going to give it to Queen.
Okay.
And the reason I got to give it to Queen, is this woman can destroy you.
Okay.
But she insulted your favorite food and actually came into your territory, said, I want your food, give it to me. And even though he knows there's none left, he's going to scuff her.
Yeah.
So for me, you know what, man?
Nah, there
has to be Queen, man.
There is amazing chapter, to be honest.
Amazing. But guys, please comment down below. I want you to let us know who your MVP of the week is. Give us your thoughts on the chapter and what you think might happen. You lot have been great. You lot have been absolutely great. Please keep it coming, man.
If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a like if you like that chapter, if you like that review. Please do share the video. It helps us out quite a bit. It helps us grow. Once we grow, we can give back to you.
But it's that time again, guys, from Conquerors Haki Corner. It is a
peace out.